going on YouTube? Kris here with another video, 30 days of content. I'm just out here in the courtyard of my apartment complex, shooting a video for the day. And what I want to talk about is success and what it takes to achieve success and the 3 things I learned from becoming successful. Take a look at this Jumbotron they got here. They got a 300-foot giant screen. It's actually pretty cool. Look at this. We're gonna watch the NBA Finals on here. NBA Finals starts on Thursday. Who do you guys got? I got the Warriors in 6. Got the Warriors beating the Cavs in 6 games. It's a pretty nice area here. The 3 things you need to know to be successful. The 3 keystones of success that I've learned from mentors, from reading books, from watching videos that have really helped me achieve success. And the 3 things that are probably the most important, and any successful person knows this. Anyone who's ever done something big understands this. So the 3 things are, number 1, you gotta have goals. You gotta have goals. You gotta have clear written goals with a timeline and a deadline in place. Without goals, you're never gonna accomplish anything. And I'll tell you why. People without goals are like people who just get in the car and they just drive. Not having a goal is like not having a destination in life, not having a place you want to get to, a place you want to go to. So you need to write down your goals. I like to write down my goals monthly and look at them. Make sure I hit the goals every single month. And you got to have a deadline. You know, they say a goal without a deadline is a dream. So you got to have clear deadlines to make sure you're going to push yourself to reaching that goal. Without a deadline, it's just a dream. Goals are very important. Actually, they did a study that they found that people who have clear written goals make more money than the 97% of people who don't. It's statistically proven. You can look it up. You can Google it. It's not me just telling you some bullshit. It's 100% true. You need to write down your goals. The act of just writing it down makes you 100% more likely to complete it. The number 2 thing to be successful, you got to have a strong work ethic. Ask anyone who's ever done something big. Ask anyone who is successful in their space, in their industry, and they'll tell you you have to have a strong work ethic. You have to be the type of person to grind. You have to be the type of person to wake up early and go to bed late. You got to be willing to put in the hours, and you'll see the fruits of your labor. If you're not willing to do that, someone else will, and someone else will beat you. You know, I went kayaking the other day, and I noticed something. I noticed that my friend and I were kind of racing. I noticed that when we were both paddling just as hard and at the same speed. And he was about 10 feet ahead of me. And I noticed, since we're both paddling at the same speed and the same strength, I'm not going to catch him. He's always going to be ahead of me. But I noticed the second he stops paddling and I continue to paddle, I catch him. So if there's someone ahead of you in your space, in your industry that you want to catch, you got to outwork them. There's no way. If they're paddling 100 miles an hour and you're paddling 100 miles an hour, you're not going to catch them. They're always going to be ahead of you. The only way to catch them is when they stop, when they sleep, when they rest, you got to keep paddling. So you can never stop paddling. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. And that's how you catch them. That's how you catch them. That's how you catch people who are on top. That's how you surpass them. You got to out-hustle them. You got to outwork them. You got to out-grind them. You got to get to the spot before they get to the spot. You know, if they're waking up at 4, you got to wake up at 3. That's the only way it's going to get done. You got to grind. The number 3 thing for achieving success in anything you want in life, you got to understand, you got to become an expert. You have to become a master in your space. You have to get so good at whatever it is you want to do that people can't ignore you. There's a saying or a quote that goes, never chase what you want, elevate your game to what you want chases you. And that couldn't be more true. You got to get so good at what you do that what you want finds you. I'll give you an example. There used to be a baseball player. I forget his name, but he was actually incarcerated. He was in prison. And he was just such a good baseball player. He was so good at playing baseball in his craft and just mastering the art of hitting and fielding and running that they actually found him. I forget the team, but they actually made an agreement with the jail he was in, and they got him out of jail early just to go play baseball. He got so good at what he did that they found him. He never chased the major leagues. He never went after them and tried to getting them to sign him. Instead, they found him. The same applies for money, for women, for anything it is you want in life. Never chase money. Get so good at your craft that money chases you. Because when you become an expert and you become the best in your industry, they'll find you. When you're the best, they'll find you. If you're the best author, if you're the best baseball player, whatever it is, whatever you're trying to do, if you're the best, they'll find you, guaranteed. So those are the 3 things that I've learned that have really helped me become successful. And I hope this video helps some of you. And if you can, please do me a favor. If you like this video, if you found this video helpful, please comment below. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these videos in the weeks to come. Oh, and also, put your picks in the bottom. I want to know who you guys got. NBA Finals. You got the Warriors or do you have the Cavs? LeBron or Curry? Who do you got?